In two previous videos, I've discussed the first two phases of emotional intelligence training, which are preparation and the training process. In this video, I will be discussing the third phase, which covers transfer and maintenance. This is what happens after EI/EQ training. And this phase has two important stages, which are encouraging use of the skills on the job and providing an organizational culture that supports learning. But before we get into the importance of practicing the skills after they have been learned, I do want to quickly introduce myself. I'm Tai Sawyer, the principal consultant of TM Sawyer Consulting, where we specialize in leadership development through emotional intelligence training. I help leaders outperform at their jobs using core emotional intelligence skills. So what tends to happen after most kinds of soft skills training is that a learner goes back into a work environment that is not supportive of their training goals. The two stages of phase 3 are helpful in facilitating the transfer of emotional intelligence into the workplace. The first stage is encouraging the use of skills on the job. And there are many simple ways to encourage learners to apply what they've learned in training on the field. And so recent research has proven that the best methods involved include reminding people to use the skills, simply reminding them, and then reinforcing them when they do. Reinforcement by someone's supervisor is especially powerful. And reinforcement by a supervisor can happen by the supervisor either cueing them to do so, and or through a follow-up assessment of skills learned. This keeps the learner accountable because they know that the supervisor will be looking to discuss what they have learned and how they have applied it on the job in the field. Reflection is another practice for transferring skills learned from training to the workplace. It is recommended that supervisors set aside time every now and then to encourage learners to reflect on how they've applied the skills learned and the issues that they faced while applying the skills. But encouragement is not just for supervisors. Employees can encourage each other, hold each other accountable, and provide cues to each other as well. The second stage of this phase is providing an organizational culture that supports learning. If an organization does not support learning and development in general, it will be challenging to transfer and maintain emotional intelligence skills learned. Training should not be provided just to check a box. It should be provided because there is a deep commitment to changing the workplace culture for the better, to developing outstanding and effective leaders, and to executing business strategies. The workplace culture makes a major difference in the success of maintaining the skills learned. And so I do want to thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you got a better understanding of how to maintain the skills learned for an emotional intelligence training program. I'll see you next time.